Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a kind of a new setting in a new area for space engineers. So what I've decided today that I want to do is Smokey, to fill up his channel when me and him are gone, or when I'm gone. He has his solo-ish survival, which is great. Um, I don't particularly want to start another survival. But what I do spend a lot of time on in Space Engineers that's off camera is in this world, which is called my Shipyard. It's where I build things. And I currently have a cat climbing me. She wants attention. And so I figured that. So usually I don't record my building process because it literally takes, like, the thing I'm sitting on right now, not necessarily the turret, but the whole vehicle below me, has taken me it's over 10 hours of work so far, and it's still far from finished. But this vehicle is there's a few vehicles on here that were built and meant to go on to the salvage survival. Just we're broke and we can't afford it. Um, Now, one of the things that I want to do to help with that is this vehicle. So this vehicle is a large grid aircraft. Yes, Smalls. I'm gonna have to kick you out. Okay, one moment, one moment. Okay, I'm back. I tell you what, cats are like children. Okay, what was I saying? So this vehicle is built, its design is meant to be put onto the salvage world and be a very, very powerful air support for any type of operations we do. Every gun on here is a custom turret, and I'm still working them out. A lot of them, I've been getting really creative. So this was a design that I've been kind of mentioning. Like, I wanted to protect this hinge, and I still technically can. It I found a few interesting problems with that, but I might modify this a little bit to have like a little extra armor slab, but I don't think it's gonna do much. But the reason why I added this is because I like the idea of, and I can show you F6. I like the idea of being able to control the turret, and these turrets are awesome. It's a little off, it's a little offset, firepower. It's really nice when it gets lined up. I think this one was lined up. Let's see. Yeah, they're both unlined. I don't know. Sometimes they get lined up, sometimes they don't. But either way, it's a lot of firepower, and it's very, very nice gun. And it's the auto cannons, so they have magazines, so it should be an affordable ammo source for us, and a good transition from Gatling. This is similar to the gun that we have on the turtle lowrider, except it's one instead of two, and so this gun isn't bad for just deleting blocks. So it'll delete turrets. This will shred things too, and of course I have some Gatlings down here, which are the exact same design as the autocannons, just with Gatling guns. So I have these down here. Then I think this is a assault cannon. Then we have the autocannon, and I have not added them yet. I don't know what I want to put here yet, but I have two mer turrets that can fit. Where are they? I thought they were back here. Okay. They at the top. Oh, there's one there. Did I just not put one on this side yet? Okay, I haven't put one on that side yet. I was getting confused. So this is a placement for one. So now I did kind of show. So I have flown this. This thing does technically fly. It goes about 60 to 70 meters a second, and it's very, very stable. Has no issues, like it just flies. Um, and theoretically, it can fly with just these bottom ones, so it's just six pods, and 6 times 3. 18 Atmo thrusters. So these forward pods should technically be backups and should hopefully, if this is fully loaded with cargo, be able to fly. I haven't tested that yet. I've been working on the guns and the conveyor systems. Oh yeah, there's another cannon here. So the interior, this vehicle has very much just been me messing around. Um, the reels, I'm not exactly happy with. I think in the end of the day, I'm just gonna keep them like this, even though I really wanted them to be retractable. I don't think that's going to happen, unfortunately. I noticed a block that I want placed. I don't know if the green paint job is going to stick here permanently or not, but for now, it is what I'm sticking with. And okay, so so the interior is going to need a lot of work, and a lot of changes. This ramp I set because I wanted it to be a very shallow ramp. Um, over here, let's just take this. Where is it? I built a proof of concept vehicle, this thing. So this is just a simple, very easy to build vehicle that you can uh, drive up on the runway and have it be a ramp to get into this vehicle. Because I want this vehicle needs to be higher off the ground. Another idea that I could do, which I've seen in the past, which intrigues me, which I might experiment with, is I could make this ramp double the length, which might reach the ground. Might. So I might experiment with that as well. But those are particulars. I don't know if it'll ever use this to transport vehicles, but it has the ability. Okay, so what I was trying to say about changes. A lot of this build is using these little like pipeline decorative pieces, which uses, I believe it's. Do I not have any character tools in here? What is it? Construction components and large steel tubes, interior plates. Construction components, interior plates. Yeah, so they're expensive, is what I'm trying to say. And although I like the way that they look, I think ultimately they need to go to just the basic light armor, which it is what it is. I might keep these because they're small steel tube construction interior plates. They're fairly cheap. It's nothing but steel plates. I might need to salvage some stuff to do it. If they can't be completely welded up, I'm not that upset about it. Same with these. I'll probably have to end up getting rid of them. I need to make this vehicle cheap if I ever wanted to get into the world. And I have a lot of decorative things like merge blocks to hold the landing gear because I just think it looks really cool. But like, let me show you. Yeah, it just kind of looks like it fits instead of it just being out of place. That one needs to go. I need that. Oh, it's using that block. Which one was it? In there. What am I doing? What am I doing? I am looking for this. I think I might have accidentally turned one of them into heavy armor. That's not good. What was it? Heavy armor. Okay. I don't know why I'm deleting that. But yeah, so if you haven't understand what this video is right now, this video is just me working on this. So that a lot of people, a lot of YouTubers might live stream this. I'm not, because of things like my cat interrupting and my everyday life interrupting. This is a type of project that I just keep on my computer and then I'll come and work on it as I get time. And okay, so back to what I was saying about the interior. It's a hot mess. It is just me experimenting with designs and looks, and experimentation with looks always ends up being expensive. Uh, this is a sliding. I don't like using these doors because I'm not exactly a fan of how they look. But I'm doing it because I want this access open in case I want to do conveyor tubes. And I can do an armored conveyor tube and put a door there. Maybe I'll do that. I'll have to see how expensive armored conveyor tubes are compared to normal conveyor tubes. Um, okay, again, experimentation. I was messing around with these tunnels. I really like this tunnel to be all the way through. Um, so we'll see about that. The bridge is also a hot mess. I need... Okay, when I was designing these turrets, let's do the one on top. I didn't know this was going to work, but I added a turret control on the turret itself. And I was surprised to see that it actually works. So this turret is self-sustainable. And I really like that. I kind of want to have, I want to add cargo containers and battery to it now, so it's completely self-sustainable. Um, but the reason why I'm not going to do that, and I haven't done that, and I'm actually going to get rid of these turret controllers, is because it has less range. I know Smokey kept saying that in the videos. I didn't quite, it wasn't registering in my brain. So I'm going to need to have a bunch of these turret controllers on here because I'm planning on having as many guns as I can fit on this thing. So at the moment, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. At the moment, there's 11 guns. So where am I going to put the turret controllers? I don't necessarily want them in here because I was going to put command. Well, there's not enough. Well, there's enough space. I don't know. What's going through my head right now is, okay, I added these because I thought they were cool and they might be a good way to have like a bomb thing. I don't know. I might get rid of them, but it's a thing. Okay, turret controllers. All of this open space was here because I was going to design a place for the reels. Um, but ultimately I went with a different direction. I also left it there even when I went a different direction because I was going to line it up with a bunch of guns. Um, the issue with that is now that the reels are there, the reels are actually in the way. So that's a problem. I haven't I haven't exactly worked out a lot of the kinks with this thing yet. I want more guns. Okay, but let's think about this. So I was adding these because I thought they looked cool. Again, a lot of this is I thought they looked cool. But we are going to change that up. I need these turret controllers. Do I want the turret controllers in the bay? Is that a safe place for them? Do I want turret controllers visible? Or should I just line them on this back wall right here? I kind of like the idea of them being visible. I also kind of like putting LCD screens on top so that you can see what they are. Kind of intrigues me. Don't have a whole lot of space to work with. I'm thinking, looks like an arrow. Wonder how that's being created. I'm thinking doing them down here is the best way to do it. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. That's 7. And I like. It look like if I stack them. Doesn't look terrible. What if I use... Well, actually, I know it's more expensive. Everything I do is more expensive. Something like that. And then this is gonna have to have a... Are they part of this? No. there. I do like the direction that this is going. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Okay, so now comes the question of how do I get down? Because I would have to sacrifice multiple turret controllers to do that. So I might have to, can I go around this thing? There's a bottleneck right here with these thrusters. Could have it back here. Okay, is there a... I want a corridor. There's a lot of mods in this world. Okay, what are these called? Passageway. Let's get the passageways on here. Okay, and let's put them. Kind of. It's not very efficient. This problem. Okay, the reason why I'm hesitating is I kind of like the idea of doing. But again, it's expensive for no reason. Not exactly like this, but I like seeing these. What? Oh, right. There's a connector there. Popped out. Let's get. Let's go ahead and get rid of these. That kind of looks nice. Oh yeah. Hmm. I might have to use that somewhere. I'm gonna keep that there to remind me. See, this is why this whole thing's a mess. I do accidental things like that, and I'm like, ooh, I like that. And then I forget, and then I just move on, and then now I have like, countless things like that all over this freaking ship. Some of them I'm keeping there, even though I don't remember what the thought process was. Only because I like how scrappy this ship is looking. Okay, let's get rid of the light. I don't know. Wait, no. There it is. Passageway with light. I like that. But I don't like the passageway. There's this across. That doesn't look bad though. Yeah. Okay. Before I forget, that's a frame. Corner. Junction. Passageway with window. Looks a little weird. We're back to the beginning. This is the one that I was using. Okay, where's that cross? I like that. I like that. Okay. Now. Oops. Let's see here. I need a way to get down a level. And I kind of want it to be, okay, how is this gonna work? What is this block? That block needed. So technically that block is not needed. Also technically, I don't know if we want to be messing around with being in front of these things. It should be covering these up. I think we're gonna have to get rid of some turret controllers in order to make this work. I'm trying to save as many as I can because I need the more I have, the more power this thing has. I could get rid of this door. Let's delete those. Let me get this back out. Let me do that and do that. And then place that down. And then place this down. And that's pretty much, that works. And it's not bad. Ooh. Yeah, okay. Let's do that. And the thing that I was doing about is the idea of closing this off like that. Can't put it blocked out because of that. I can easily get rid of this. What is this again? Oh, there's landing. That's another reason why I like having merge blocks, is I know. Don't grind that down. Don't delete that. Okay. So how many turrets do we got now? We have 1, 2, 3. I can get rid of that. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, I see. There's something. I'm gonna leave that there to remind me. Okay, I need to get out of here now, and that's not an easy thing to do. Whoop. Ah. Okay. So I think that's a good amount of custom turrets. I can always add a few later, but I think that looks pretty good. I think the next thing I should focus on right now is the conveyor system, connecting all of these advanced rotors together. Oh, and in case you missed it, I have a 1-to-1 scale Venator as a shipyard in my world. I'm not going to show this off this episode, but this thing is beautiful. I use this as my rover construction yard and my airplane yard. There's some teasers in there for future builds, but this thing is amazing. I put a lot of work. I've landed airplanes all over it. A lot of work into this. If you're old to my channel, I've mentioned this in the past, but I've never showed it off. This is the Prometheus. This is one of my favorite builds. This took me, back when I was starting Space Engineers, this took me about a year to build. I am currently have it out because I'm in the mood to build, and um, I want to renovate it. I want to upgrade it. I want to fix it up. I want to expand it, so I took out all of the engines, and I'm going to extend it a bit. I have some ideas for that, so that could be another episode, maybe. That's a very long, big project. This build, I really do like this build though. I'm excited to see this thing work. I have tested the guns off and on, and it's nice. Anyway, back to what we were doing. And I'm not a fan of this cockpit. I want to have more scenery, and I also kind of want to have a cockpit here with, like, I want more glass is what I'm trying to say. I like this though. I like this a lot. I don't like that gap. I can't fix it with the catwalks, so that's gonna bug me. And I'm guessing it looks too weird to have one just sitting here like this. Actually, it doesn't. You can still like access these. And you can kind of like imagine a guy just has to squeeze in there. There's enough place for him to stand. Okay, I like that. I like that better. You gotta go. And I gotta keep my cat box. Okay. Yeah, we need conveyors. Tell me about the difference between the expensive armor conveyors. Okay, so what is that? That's for 6, 12, 20, 10. Does Okay, so it's a little bit more expensive and it uses steel plates to make it armored. I think steel plates isn't a problem, so armored conveyors is what we're going to use for this build. So let's start. The other question is, should I use junctions on these? In this particular case, I don't think it matters. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We just need a T. Let's make sure I put it right. That is the correct way. Armor T. Okay, do we want to look at it? I think not. That's fine. Okay. Thinking. Are the guns? They're like directly above us. Okay, okay. Here's the first goal that I already started. So our goal right now is we are going to try to get this connection point to that connection point. How are we going to do this? Okay, but this is where I like having tools. So I know now that the top of this grinds down, and this is the top of the roof now. Now this isn't that big of a deal. I could just grind down the roof and the top of the armored conveyor will make it flat, but that also means that the top of the conveyor system would be the armor, and that's never a good idea for any build. Oh, there's one there too. Okay, I think I could work with that actually. Okay, so let's go. Let's put on mirror mode for this. And you see with armor conveyors? We're going to stick with armor conveyors now. We're going to go up the top. We're going to put a C intersection here. We're going to put... We need a T intersection there. T there. And then a straight. Then a C. Then a straight. Straight. Honestly, let's just keep this like this. Now, then we want to turn this and turn it again and turn it again and then have a straight to the last block. You gotta be kidding me. What are the odds of that? Okay. Does this even matter? Okay, it doesn't even, that block matters. 0. Oof. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so now what I've effectively done is I have a conveyor system connecting. Ooh, where are those? They're behind the batteries, aren't they? Which battery? Okay, your spectator camera's gonna be handy. Let's tie these two. They're not behind. Oh yeah, they're okay. So they're behind the first battery at the bottom. They're behind this battery right here. Okay. Yep. Okay. Let's tie these to the network. Where's the network? Network is there. Yeah, let's go up, out. There we go. Make a T intersection here. Then a C intersection. Okay. So that effectively puts, and let's just make sure everything kind of went the same this way. Yeah. Okay, so now what I've effectively that done. Also, yeah, that ain't too bad. Okay. So this gun is aligned. This one will hit a turn off mirror mode. There. Advanced rotor. There we go. Okay, so those two are connected. These two are connected. This, is that one connected? Where's the bottom? Oh, okay, so those two are connected now. So we still need to connect the roof of these two. So how are we gonna do that? Should I put another turret there? Flip it. Yeah, yeah, I can put another turret there. Where exactly? Do I want 2 turrets there? I don't like turrets being close to each other. We're gonna stick one right there. I think that looks fine. Yeah. Okay. So we can continue this conveyor system. Where's that one? Why is that one so difficult to find? I feel like it's like it's right here. Is that what that's connected to? Okay, so that one is connected. Okay, so this one, which isn't finished yet, is connected. So then there's this one. A few blocks out. Probably Ooh, fun. It's underneath the vent, which is right there. Can I get rid of this block? Okay, so I can get rid of this block without exposing things. And then I can tie in the network. Wow, that'd help a whole lot. I could do that. It will, again, the network will be exposed. Can I go? What's the other direction? Bit of a worse scenario, but I could go one block this way, then go come on top of the door. So kind of do it this motion, and then what? Hmm. Now, the only other thing you could do, which would make it cheaper, I always love it when I fall through one something. Just I don't expect it. Okay, so you see what I'm saying here? So technically, you can now come up here, access this cargo container, and manually feed it ammunition. I know it's not the most ideal way to do it, especially since weapons will be targeted and having ammunition be targeted isn't ideal. But and as I'm thinking this, I'm thinking this should get a few upgrades. It'll help a little bit. But yeah, I think that is the best first. I'd leave something behind. It needs to be an undo button. That delete. Ah, I deleted. Yeah. So I'm gonna stick with that because A, it makes it a blah, 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 words significantly cheaper, and B, it's not that hard. It wouldn't be that hard to fill up. In this particular gun, uh, I don't mind limiting how much ammo it can use because the ammo for that gun goes by very fast and is very expensive. So, there you go. That should help a little bit. So that now means all the guns up to this point is conveyed. So that needs to be conveyed, which is really as easy as just taking that here. But what's difficult is connecting that. Okay, I had a stupid idea. And connecting, okay, never mind. Stupid idea is stupid because I don't need to make overcomplicate this. I can put in a, yeah, okay, I take this out. I put in a junction there, then I just go out and connect. That's that. And then that's all of the guns except the other one on the roof connected. Where's the other one on the roof? So this gun I'm feeding manually. What is it? Where is this gun? Where am I? What am I doing? Okay, yeah, this one. It is on a cargo container. Okay, that's what I'm doing. I'm going the wrong direction. This one isn't complete yet. Where are you? That's a conveyor tube. That's a conveyor tube. Dear gosh, I am so turned around. Okay, so it's this one, the one at the very front. It has a conveyor tube on it, but that's it. This might be another one of those. What gun is it? Eesh. It might have to be one of those manually fed ones. No. Yes. No. Yes. Yeah, I think it's gonna have to be manually fed because where it's at, which isn't bad. It's right next to the bridge, and yeah, let's go to it. Where's the hole? So it's in a conveyor system right here. Which I don't like it. I need to fix that. Cargo. Too many A's. So yeah, this needs to be manually fed too. I should name these. So this is small cargo. What gun is that? It's top front. Then the one over here. This is small cargo. Top mid. Top mid. Cannon. I forget what I named. So DML, that stands for down, middle left, down, middle right, front tail, top, EB cannon. That's top tail. Oh, okay, so tail, top, tail, bottom, front, top. Yeah, okay. My names, I don't know what I'm doing with my life. I'm gonna have to reassess all again. Um, there's one way to find out what the name of this thing is. Oh, it doesn't have a name yet, does it? No, it just have a num side. Yep, okay. Doesn't have a name yet. I'm gonna ignore that for now. Well, okay, it has been 40 minutes. I'm getting a little tired, needs some drink and food, so I'm gonna pause this and I will be back to work on it. I recommend that you pause the video too and take a break. It's been going on a while, so let's chill for a second. Okay, catch you guys in a sec. Take a break. Okay, I am back. Hope you enjoyed that little break. Hope you took one. Uh, yep, I ate, went to the bathroom, had a burrito, everything great. Not necessarily in that order. But let's get back to this for a bit. I still feel like making some progress. Okay, what do I need? I need a T. Oh, I need a junction here actually. Yeah, then I need this, this, and continue. I think something fell. Okay. Let's just go ahead and go this direction. What is this? Oh, okay, so a T intersection should resolve that. Also, let's turn on mirror mode. Technically, we only need one, but doubling it up is overkill. Technically, but it's also nice to have backups. That ain't placing because there's a that there. See it. Okay. Part should be pretty easy. Just go doop doop and doop. I don't care. Okay. Now then. Looking good. So everything except two are connected at the moment. How do you want to play this? How do you want this corridor to be? So I like the corridor. Okay. Passage. Turn off mirror mode for this. This is which window. Now, do I want this? I kind of like that. I kind of like that. I can dig that. On another one? No. Having this one here is fine. Then maybe... having that one there is good. Having this like this is good. And maybe even having another window here. Then that doesn't quite fit. Doesn't fit either. That fits. I need light. Go. Have another one with light there. Maybe that's 1, 2, 3 lights. So 1, 1, 2, 3 light. I would be having a light here. And then I'm gonna play around with that. I don't care if it's a little dim. A little dim is fine. Just kind of adds to this word. What I want to do here. Okay, for now, I'm just gonna do this. That's scary. Okay. So here's what we've got now. Oh, can I do that? I like that. There we go. That's looking mighty fine. Hold on. Oh man, choked on. Drink put down the wrong hole. Hopefully, I edited that out. If I didn't, I'm. I am very sorry. This is interesting. So yeah, I have all this space I could do something with. I should probably delete. Doesn't have use to me. Yeah, I like it. I like this. This is looking good. Good. Let's. What do we can do for cargo? Where do we want the cargo? Cargo has to be connected to the conveyor systems. It's got to be somewhat safe. I'm kind of wanting it to be up. I could technically put it like here. isn't a terrible, terrible spot for it. How many cargo containers do I have? So those two are on guns. This is on a gun somehow, and these two are those. Okay. So, cargo, where do we want them to be? We have them be here. They really should be in the center of the ship, safe. They should be. Yeah, honestly, they should be like right here. Which is also synchronistically, I think, kind of center mass, which should help us a bit with the rate balance aspect of all this. Okay, and for now, yeah, for now, all of that just needs to be covered up. I'll leave it. I'll leave the catwalks there. For future reference. Dying. But we're just gonna flatten this out for now. Okay, this, what is this? That needs to become a T. Great. Yeah. I can't stop coughing. 9, and we'll do this. Okay, now then. What was it? It was bulletin. No, shift F10. Yes, we want autocannon magazine. Let's just say 500 spawn and target container. Okay, all 500 spawned in there, and it only took up. Well, it's almost one whole power container. Okay, shift F10. Let's do artillery shell. Let's say 50 spawn and target container. 38. So 30, 40, 50. Let's just say. Okay, then I need Gatling. Not NATO. Gatling ammo. Just say 500 on a target container. Okay. What gun is this? What gun is that? Okay, so I need auto cannon magazines for this one. Shift F10. Auto cannon magazine. Let's say 50 spawn. And then let's go over here. This is okay. Yeah, that's I don't know if it's assault or artillery. We'll put both in. Assault cannon. It should say. Should say. It's assault cannon. I have an artillery. Wait. Is there a small good artillery? Is that what this is? There is not. This is a stationary artillery gun. That's fine though. I don't need artillery gun. Assault cannon, auto cannon, all that should be fine. I need to shut. I think cockpit should have that ability. Are the only things left. Also, I put all of the wrong episodes. Let's make it daytime. Will this fly with ammunition? Wheels have turning? Okay, wheels are... They do have turning, but they're all over the place. A little rocky. I just need to have the front wheel turning. Back wheels don't need to turn. I want to have plenty of runway. I also want to take off into the wind, so I need to just... You know what? Let's figure this out real quick. I also need to make a copy. I forget about that. I'm trying to figure out which one. Where is... I need to find... There it is. Jeez. I want the steering angle to be... I don't know, 35 degrees, and I want all this to be no steering. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Perfect. Oh, right. Control blueprint. I don't know, 2 is fine. I'm gonna name this, I don't know, new. I am gonna clear that prototype, right? Yes. Looks like a decent takeoff. I'm maxing out in power. Okay. That does lead me to one of the other issues. Me wanting to have reactors. Where should they go? I think they should go like right over here. What's their connection points? They only have 2 connection points. Okay. I can make that a T intersection and stick it there. Yeah, let's do that. Let's we will have 2. So let's turn on mirror mode. Turn that off. Hit T. Section 9. Reactor. There we go. Shift F10. I'm moving. Oh. I'm like, why are those things moving? It should be nothing moving. F10, I'm looking for medium on F10. Not about me. Okay. Does that fix the power problem? It does. Barely. But barely good enough. Okay, let's go. Okay, so about 50 meters. I'm gonna start pulling up now. We are off. Buddy. Grandmother. We're going to towards the mountains, so we need to bank hard. We need to have our mouse base. Get bank harder. Mm. Yeah, level off to get more lift. Our airspeed's good though. This thing is flying beautifully. Okay. Okay. Everything's good. We have a tailwind now. Everything's good. Level off. Let's see how high she can go. Look at her. Absolute beauty. Next question I have is actually, can I need to put all of the Atmo thrusters on the group to see if we can override the thrust. That would make this life a lot easier. Let's see. Uh, yeah, because no thrust, she falls out of the sky. Get our speed back up. Raise the nose. Look at that shadow. Gosh, I love this build. Okay. As bank. Now, I'm happy with the number of gyros. It's sluggish, but it should be for something of this size, and it keeps things stable. So I'm happy with this. I want to add some. I want to spread them out. I think all my gyros are on the tail, but I'm okay with that too. They take out the tail. That kind of makes sense that it can't fly. So it's it's accurate at least. Okay. Where's the base? Okay. Now I don't want to crash this thing because I added the reactors. It's an easy add, but I'm lazy. Okay, I need to get some more altitude so that I can put the thrusters on the hotbar. There's an enemy, but I don't think it has any weapons. I that was a test firing for the Venator. Okay. I think that's good. Okay, we want groups, rust, uh, right. Uh, there we go. Yeah, still not a fan of the view. I'm a fan of how it looks on the outside. It's not how it looks on the inside. So I'll figure it out. I'm thinking. I have an idea. Anyway, so yeah, about 50, 60 meters. Am I falling? I am technically falling. What is the wind? Wind direction is still falling. Okay, what is its straight up capability? What if I need to gain altitude fast? Have that ability? Um, yeah, yeah, it's pretty decent. It's still keeping about 15 meters. How much does that decrease? Yeah, it's still pretty stable at 50 meters. That's good. Very good. What What happens if I level off and get off the seat? Super smart, I know, but I'm just gonna put it on autopilot. Let's see how stable this thing actually is. Okay, let's bank off into this direction. Let's level her off. Raise the nose a bit. I want to make sure that I'm sliming. So maybe have it be like that. Okay, looks like the nose does lower ever so slowly. I want to make more of an upward motion then. The damper's activated. No. This is awesome. I'm currently flying. Okay, what happens if I open up the back? Oh my god. This is amazing. Okay, it looks like I'm about to hit a mountain. I am... It's on autopilot. This thing is amazing. Yeah, I'm good. Okay, so it does have a very slight nose down, which is never good, but it's not bad. I think it might not even be of design. It might just be because of wind direction. Okay, let's turn around. So yeah, so I'm gonna do some fine tuning once we get back. Then the next stage. So all the weapons are hooked up, but they're not set up. Next stage is I think would be setting up the weapons and doing some battle simulations. I might try to get Smokey on it. I do want to take a screenshot, so let's have me like going up level. This override is on. Let's do that. Let's open up the back. Take some screenshots. Just me, or are we like nose down a bunch because of the mountain? Fine. That's becoming to be less fine. That's becoming to be less fine. Let's uh get to the bridge. I know we're fine. Don't know how close you got, but we're fine. Okay, let's come in for a landing. we got a tailwind. That's probably why we nose down. Wind direction matters. In real life and in this game. Let's close the ramp. I meant for a landing. Okay, what's my aim point? Let's say I want to experiment with how good of a landing this is. Let's say I want to land in the shadow of the Venator's engine. Let's see if that's possible. Well, it's not going to be with thrusters on max. And I can't decrease it. So, well, let's see if we can land on thrusters max. The answer's probably going to be no, but yeah. Okay, what do I do? So that was a very, very good, easy, soft landing. I like that. Power's off, so everything's really unhappy right now. Decrease thrust override, and let's just turn on and on and off button on them. Let's turn power back on. Turn those off. Okay. I think maybe a few more batteries. 2 reactors appear to be just fine. Yeah. I need to add button panel to the ramp. But this build it's definitely getting together. I'm going to... I'm kind of brain dead done building for today. I made some good progress, though. I want to have another bridge here, by the way. What level is that? Yeah. So I think that won't look too bad. You have like a little canopy thing here. Then you'll have a little canopy thing here. And I can add like a window right there to look down. So I think this right here would be the primary bridge and the bombing bridge and all that. And this will be like the secondary. And then on top of all that, I will have another, like a battle bridge somewhere. Don't know where. I'll probably incorporate one of these empty spaces. Like maybe I'll stick it like there. Don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna call this part 1. So I hope you enjoyed this type of video and just me building and goofing around. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that fun jazz, and thank you. Catch you next time. Real is no.